I'm visiting with Tud Bowden of Platteville. He was one of the professionals in the Wisconsin Grilled Cheese Competition at Mineral Point at the Iowa County Fairgrounds. And Tud, tell us, give us some of your cooking background, if you would.
Well, I have a spice blend called Wondermus that I started producing in 1988, and someone called me up about this competition going on, being the first annual, and we decided it'd be a fun event to come to, and we weren't disappointed. It was a fun event to participate in, and my daughter and I are taking home some hardware this time.
Well, tell us, if you would, a little bit, the cheese sandwiches you grilled up, which categories were you in? And you said you're taking home hardware. Obviously, you did quite well.
Well, we won the first place in the classic category, which is the ingredients are only bread, butter, and the cheese. And then we took home first place in the classic +1. And our +1 category, we added Wondermus spice to the winning recipe that we won the first place on the first category, and took home another trophy.
Well, what kind of cheese are we using here? And first off, we'll go with the just the category, just the original.
Well, the original category, we use two different types of bread. We've got the sourdough on one side, and then we use the pumpernickel on the other side. On the inside, we've got a smoked blue cheese, a Gruyere, and a jalapeno Havarti cheese blend in the two, and the judges liked them both, so we took home the first place trophy.
And what about the other category?
The other category was the same recipe, only with the recipe we added the one ingredient, the recipe that's classic +1, and we used Wondermus in that one. And we put the Wondermus on the bread, buttered the bread, and then fried it up and took home the trophy.
Did you think there'd be that many people here today? I mean, there was, what, 60 contestants?
Oh, there was a large gathering of people here, and for a first-time event, I was really surprised, happily surprised to see so many people, and everybody had a real good time. Heard a lot of good comments, and people were glad that they were here.
You know, they talk about a grilled cheese sandwich, what's the big deal? But with all the different cheeses in Wisconsin, it is a big deal, isn't it?
Well, that's what's fun about the competition. It was an item that everyone has cooked in their own kitchen, and everybody can relate to it. So that's why everybody kind of worked with it, and it was a fun day.
Tell us about experimenting, you know, to get the cheeses you had on this sandwich. I mean, you experiment to get the proper blend of cheese?
Yeah, we've been eating grilled cheese at our house for the last week. Everybody's tired of grilled cheese. I think we're going to go to steak next week.
Tell us, if you would, a little bit, what's the key to having a great grilled cheese sandwich?
Well, the thing was having the bread. I like to use a high heat to start with to get the bread crusty and on the outside, and then you got to turn the heat down a little bit so make sure that the cheese is melted and consistent throughout the sandwich. I talked to the judges after the competition, and that's what they told me, is that the sandwich was very consistent throughout. It had melted cheese and it had a nice crispy crust.
We've come a long way from Velveeta cheese, haven't we?
Velveeta and Wonder Bread, that's what we all grew up on.
All right, finally, Wondermus, how can people find out more about that product?
Well, it's available online at wundo.com, wundo.com. And it's available in Southwest Wisconsin through the Piggly Wiggly stores. And you can call me at 608-732-0898.
All right, Tud, again, congratulations and enjoy the trophies.
Thanks, Bob.